Okay, for this video, I'm going to do a review on a refurb computer, which would be this one here. It's a dual core E8400, and you could get these just about anywhere in your local neighborhood, or depends on where you live. I know here where I live in the town of Hagersville, I can go to Fast Computers and they have some refurbs. If you live in possibly maybe like Burlington, Toronto, or Kingston, St. Catharines, Windsor, doesn't matter where you live. Even if you live out of Ontario somewhere, you should be able to find some refurbished computers at your local computer stores. This one, most refurbs have a motherboard with onboard video. This one I put in a video card. It's a Radeon 4670, just to see if I can game with it. And I've got some benchmarks to show you, and after the benchmarks I will do a commentary on it, and hope you enjoy the video. Okay, this is a review on basically a refurbished computer. It's an E8400. I'll show you that in a second. Hopefully you can read that. Let's see if we can, this is Intel Core Dual 8400, 3 gigahertz, 4 gigabyte of RAM, running on a 64-bit operating system. And I'm going to use, I have fraps sitting here in the background, be running to show frames per second. There'll be a yellow number up on the upper right hand corner. And for the benchmark, I am going to go and play Far Cry 3. Came out in November, December of 2012. It's fairly new, year old, but it's still fairly new. Go in here, set up. I'm running 2 monitors here, one a 19-inch, running at 1440 by 900, and what you see in front of you actually is an RCA TV. It has a stock resolution of 1920 by 1080, but because the other monitor is running 1440 by 900, it is also running 1400 by 900 resolution. The video card, of course, is trying to run both monitors at the same time. If it was down to one monitor, it would be probably a 10% increase in frames per second. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out of here. I will go to options, and we're going to go to video, and it shows display resolution 1440 by 900. And field of view vision is 107.25, which is how far you can see. We'll go back, we'll go to video quality, and I am going to put this to, I'll go back down to, say, medium, wide, back, back. Now I'm going to take this, instead of doing that, well, I should, okay. I'll do this again. Of course, you can see we're running now upwards around 20 frames per second, 25. Still respectable even at this level. Showing you this now, it's 26. When we hit the record, of course, fraps, it drops it down to about 17. Red. Game still looks fairly good. Nice, so we can end it. Okay. As you can see, it was running about 25 frames per second. Quick. And then this. I'm going to get out of here, and now I'm going to run a different benchmark. Okay, for the next test, I'm going to run Grand Theft Auto 4. It has its own benchmark in it. And of course, in the background, I'm still going to be running fraps, as you can see here. Nope, I don't want to cancel that. I just want to put it down the bar. We'll show. Of course, you can see I have both Grand Theft Auto 4 and episodes from Liberty City. Okay. Escape. Go to graphics. And hopefully you can read that. And it says video mode 1440 by 900. Medium. Viewing distance is 9. It should be percent. 100. There we go, 100. Of course, you can see the video card only has 500 megabytes of memory on it. I've already got 459 in usage. I'm going to punch this up, and this is the benchmark, and we'll go see how that goes. And here we go. And this is on medium settings. At the end it will tell you how many frames per second average. So I will take a video of it using fraps. Okay, average frames per second is 29.51. Of course, you see it scrolling up. Scroll it back down. And CPU usage is 88%. System memory is 59%. Video memory is 94% usage. Everything was set on medium. And you can see here, if you can read it, take another video here. Of course, it says video adapter is a Radeon HD 4600 series, Intel Core E8400 3 GHz, and Windows 7 Professional Service Pack 1. We're going to exit the benchmark. Okay. For the next test, I'll be running 3D Mark Vantage. See? Upgrade later. Okay. And we're going to run the benchmark. And of course it has to scan the system and check it out, see what it is. And we're still running the E8400. This benchmark will show that at the end when we're done. Just take a few minutes to load. Of course there's no sound in this, so I might have to make a commentary. And okay, you can see Fraps is still running in the background with the yellow. Of course this benchmark has set its own resolution. And of course Jane Nash is 008. British agent, like maybe wife of 007. Yeah, as you can tell, there's no sound. Oh, I'm on a jet ski. Wow. I'm really going, boy. As you can see, there's a little bit of stutter. We'll be at 7 frames per second, is which what's getting. Oh, you should have seen me out in the range yesterday with my gun. Oh no, look at that woman, she's running away. We better get her. Oh, she jumped on that platform, that left. Shoot, shoot. Get her, get her. Shoot that thing so it goes in the water, man. Shoot that thing so it goes in the water, man. Shoot. There we go. Good, she's in the water. Let's go get her, boys. Before she takes that boat. Oh, you guys are awful slow. She's already gone. She's getting away. That 008. I bet she's gonna fly that sucker away too. Man, she must know that cue pretty good. Okay, I'm going to expand this. As you can see, our score in 3D Vantage is 3521. And you can see that it is the ATI Radeon HD 4600 series. And running on an Intel Core 2 Duo processor E8400. And if I scroll down, I'm not sure if you can read this. I'm going to try to possibly take a picture, show. You can see the graphics card is in here, the HD Radeon HD 4600. The memory is 512. Core clock 750. Memory bus clock is 1000. Driver version is only the 8.9. And of course down here at the processor you got the Intel Core 2 Duo processor E4000. Of course it has 2 processor clocks. It's the LG 775. It's a 65 watt. Operating system is 64-bit Windows 7. Memory is 4 megabytes. They are crucial, two crucial DDR3 running at 667 megahertz. And the hard drive is a 250 gigabyte ATI device. And for the next test, okay, for my next test, I'm going to run a new benchmark. It's called Heaven benchmark, Unigine. Of course, because of the video card, it will be only running in DirectX 9. Resolution is 1440 by 900. I'll get this started. This may take a few moments. Of course, I'm still running Fraps in the background. That way I can take a few videos and some pictures. Okay, it's running. I'm going to go up here in the corner where it says benchmark, and I will run the benchmark. And you can see down in the corner over here, it's a little gray. The bottom right hand corner shows frames per second. Of course, Fraps is still running in the upper right hand corner, showing frames per second. At least this one has some sound to it. Of course, again, I'd like to mention this is running this video card is running two monitors at the same time. Wanted that, and it will run fairly decent, this system, if you can find one. And you can play, you can probably play the new games, even Battlefield 4. You might be able to play it at medium settings at a half decent rate. And I think we're coming to an end on this one, and this is the last benchmark. And of course, hopefully you can see this Unigine Heaven benchmark 4.0. I'll put a video up on this. The score is 348. Minimum frames per second is 8.0. Max is 30.3. And if you can see, then it shows it as a Windows 7 operating system. It is a CPU Intel Core 2 Duo CPU E8400. And of course, the GPU is a Radeon 4600 series. Okay, I ran the benchmarks for this system. As you can see, I ran it on an RCA TV. It's 24 inch. You can run it on just about any TV actually. And you can see the Radeon allowed me to play some recent games. You might be able to play Battlefield 4 with the graphics turned down to medium at decent resolute frames per second. My comment on this one would be anything today as far as video card would be the equivalent to the 4670 and updated, and probably a little bit more power for you. Would be in the Radeon field, it would be either the 240 or the 250. In the NVIDIA range, you might be looking at the 640 or 650 cards. These systems can be picked up fairly reasonable. Of course, anywhere that you might be, the prices may vary from place to place. I usually go to Fast Computers for whatever I need, my computer needs. And I know they carry some refurbished computers. just ask the sales clerk and they can help you out. Some refurbs may require a new power supply depending upon what video card. Like I know I think the 650 actually has to have a plug, extra plug from the power supply put into it for power. Video card for another 100. And you got a nice little system for doing cruising your internet, finding your email, and playing games, and actually watching movies, and all kinds of different things. And you can hook it up to your TV. I would recommend a 24-inch. It will do the 1920 by 1080. So, hope you enjoyed my video and my commentary. Again, happy gaming.